this and that and this. And so people get mad at me, not the other way around. Thank
Oh,
you.
oh God. All right. So McSweeney.
Yeah. True story. Come to the live show and ask about that whole feud.
All
But I
right.
mean,
Oh
you know,
my God, hysterical.
because I mean, there was a whole night at Le Biblique with Cavi, and she ain't happy when I was with Lucifer.
I'm gonna
Luann. So yeah, McSweeney. So what do you think? I mean, we're gonna hear this come
Oh,
out
thing.
like
I don't know what to think. I guess this is being made like a huge deal, but I don't think it's a huge deal unless she wins in court coming up. And if it can move forward, if the judge goes, okay, yes, you can move forward, and I believe there's a case here, and we're gonna go to trial or whatever she wants. I think she wants trial. She says like she wants this isn't about money. She wants this I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you prove what she is alleging. What she alleges that these producers, I think, essentially conspired, knowing that she was an alcoholic, tempting her to drink again. I don't know how you can prove that but she might have a smoking gun. We don't know. She may have actual text messages from producers to other talent going, tonight's the night we're going to get Leah to lose it and drink. I mean, if she's got that, she very well may have it, then yeah, they're probably liable for setting her up, knowing that somebody was an addict.
and maybe she doesn't have that, but in right. So I mean, I agree with you in a sense of like, this isn't such a win as a human being. In today's society, you can sue someone. And if the case is totally ridiculous and false, you have wasted your money and you probably will have to pay the other person's attorney's fees and the case will be dismissed. But that is a very high burden. If someone sues me today for something absolutely insane, my lawyers, everyone makes a motion to dismiss because there's no case. And if your case is so ridiculous and you just have a vendetta against me, then yeah, it will be dismissed. I will win, and you'll probably have to pay my lawyer's fees. Short of that, everybody has a right. So we don't know what she has. So the fact that Andy's motion to dismiss and Bravo's was rejected, that's just normal. It sounds like she's got at least something to say, so we're going to let her have her day in court. Yeah, and also, yes, even if she doesn't have something through the discovery process, she will be able to get emails from Francis and this one and that one and the head of Shed Media. And so it is going to be interesting. I agree with you. I mean, the burden is on her to prove this. We don't know, but there's a lot of internal memos that go around. I mean, I would hope since, Me Too and this and that and all the other things that happened in the world and BLM, and I would hope that there's not external memos like this is Mad Men where we're smoking cigarettes at our fucking desk in the 50s. I don't know, girl. So,
doing cocaine, allegedly, was what she said of Andy Cohen, who
yes.
then came out and denied that. Which, boy, you better make sure ain't nobody ever
Mhm.
gotten a photo of you with coke. I don't know. I
Well,
mean, to me, like it ain't that far fetched that he's done cocaine
no.
with talent. I mean, I don't know. He just seems like the type of guy. Allegedly, in my opinion,
And there were some people in the world of
IMO.
housewives that spoke out at the time and said, this is absolutely not true. And, I found the people that spoke out in the housewives community that were so against this statement against Andy were some of the biggest possible culprits
Well,
for
Kelly Dodd, your girl Kelly Dodd, she's come out recently and said
what did
that,
she have to say?
well, she said the last text exchange she had with Andy was, I think, doing Teresa Giudice's podcast, where she stuck up for Andy and said that she doesn't like McSweeney. She thinks that it's BS. And she said that they never force you to drink on that show. Now, I have heard a lot of talent say that, they never like have a drink, have a drink. They're never like that. Like, of course, there's alcohol around. And if you want it, but so
She's trying
Dodd,
to say that in her second season, they said to her, have a drink. You're more interesting when you drink. Things like that. I think those were some of the so right. Like, listen, if there's smoking guns, but I just think by the way, guys, it's not October 30th. We're not there yet. So who knows what's going to happen in terms of this whole thing could go away. We get to the courthouse in the suit, the black suit, And we're walking up the steps and the briefcase falls and we have a settlement on the court steps. Like, I mean, we're not there yet. We may never see the inside of a courtroom on October 30th, but you know what, girl, this is more interesting than anything going on the damn TV. So if this continues and we have reports, this is going to be a good one. To me, this is more interesting than that Girardi trial that we didn't go to. This one could be interesting. Don't be dumb, McSweeney. Don't be dumb. Shut the fuck up. Forget about your fucking day in court. Forget about it. Take the money. If there's money, if someone wants, just go. I think the problem is McSweeney thinks that see, here's the thing. Do you have a minute? Do you have another minute?
Yeah, sure. Tell us.
In season 2 for McSweeney, she went in and she said, here is a Black woman. I am going to be the most famous housewife in the history of housewives because BLM is a real thing. And I am going to align with this Black woman. Her name is Ebony. And this is it. I am going to be the hero for the entire Bravo network, change the face of the whole thing. And all of that is great if it's authentic, but it wasn't. Because the minute the press started coming out and the interviews started, Luann and Ramona and Sonia were not so happy with everything coming out of Ebony's mouth. And they had some things to say. And then the tide started turning. The people listening to this were not on Ebony's side. They were on the side of Ramona and Sonia. And so Leah, who had her plan all laid out about how she was going to make millions of dollars a year, like Erica Jane or Tamra or Kyle or Teresa, she was like, I got to drop the Black girl. I got to drop her because America ain't buying this. They don't want the BLM stuff here. I mean, listen, this is behind the velvet rope. So do you guys want to have a real fucking conversation about how things have worked here? So she's like, let me just kick this Black girl to the curb because, I mean, it's all about me and being famous. And I mean, my plan ain't working. And then she went and she knocked on the door and she said, hey, Ramona, it's me. And Ramona said, girlfriend, come on in. Come to Babushka. Mama welcomes you. Now, what Leah didn't realize is Ramona ain't your friend, girl. Son, like, you already made your bed. They're just bringing you over. This was like Jersey style. Like, we're going to bring you over the same way like Teresia brought over Jackie. And like, we'll pat you on the back. But we're just using you for information on the Ebster or just to like get on our side because like we don't want America to hate us because we make $1 million and we got to worry about season 14. So the point that I'm trying to make is Leah, she's admitted some mental, unwellness in her background. She goes from like zero to like grandiose plans in her head. Okay. So my advice to her, if you want it, is just take the money and run. I think she does say exactly what you said. She wants her day in court. I think Leah really thinks that she is going to just single-handedly take down Bravo. She's going to be the face of reality reckoning. She's going to change everything. And if that's the case, Leah McSweeney, I apologize in advance. More power to you. I would love to see you do this, but I just don't think you and your lawyer are going to take down a whole network and NBC. And so to me, if someone said, shut the fuck up, sign the damn paper, forget about your day in the spotlight, there'll be a deposit in your account within 24 hours. I would take the fucking money and run. That's my advice to her. Mind you, it ain't going to be like $5 million, $2 million. Let's be very reasonable here. It ain't going to be a ton of money. Lawsuits are about money. You get pissed off, go buy a fucking goddamn paper bag, take it out, breathe into it, hyperventilate, and get over it, okay? Don't fucking sue someone if you're not out for money or there is no money to be made, okay? It's a waste of your fucking time. I'm sorry. So that's my problem. Just like on season 13, I think she's, she does want to have her day in court and all that's great. But I mean, are you going to change everything and have a moment? Are you that insecure? Just take the fucking money and shut the fuck up. Sorry.
No, that's a rant.